What it is, YouTube? It's your boy Marcellus, and I'm tapping in, and I just wanted to let everybody know, Happy New Year. If you watching this video, then this is specifically for you. Listen, 2025 almost broke me. Without going too much into detail, going through a divorce, had a period of time where I couldn't really see my kids, and then just when things started getting better, I felt like the rug got swept up under me. Ended up getting a new place, new good paying job, uh, just for all of it to get snatched away like that. And I got to the point now to where I almost broke. A couple weeks ago, car got repoed. Uh, Tried to find a new job, and just due to inconveniences, wasn't able to make it to certain appointments to get that new job. And I'm back to square one. But look, man, I'm still fighting, and that's my message. Is just we gotta still fight. When I woke up this morning, my intention was to pay my rent. I had just enough to do what I needed to do, and it just seemed like, I don't know, I had a bad feeling already. So I went to check my we have this thing called daily pay, and if you know, you know. So I had a certain amount of money on my daily pay, and I wanted to use that. Obviously I was going to use that to pay my bills. Come to find out, my daily pay account got closed just off the fact that I don't necessarily work at the job that I was just at, because it was a seasonal job. And that put me in a dilemma, because I'm like, damn, now I got to pay a late fee after I was just struggling to take care of my rent last month. You know what I'm saying? So that little thing set me off to damn near killing myself, man. And I just thank God I was blessed to meet somebody, a really, really close friend that I consider a brother, be there for me. When even the person that I could say, like, I thought I would spend the rest of my life with. Not for granted, obviously I did things, I'm not no saint, but just for somebody that I wanted to be there regardless of what was going on. Maybe that was selfish of me, but your support system, man, they really are support, because I know whatever that you're going through, you probably feel like it's unfair, it's some bullshit. And then we look at everybody else and see all the people that's ahead in life and be like, man, I want that. I want this. I want that. Why can't I do it? But I want you to understand right now, what's meant for you is going to come. But it's not going to come look in any other lane. When you driving on the interstate and you looking in somebody else's lane, can you see what's going on up here? Don't give up, because if you stop now, it's 100% guaranteed your dreams will not happen. If you think your chances are low of happening now, what do you think the chances will be when you give up? And this message isn't just for you, it's also for me, because I'm quick to forget about everything that I've worked hard for and what's gotten me to this point. And I think about all the negativity instead of the positive things I've actually done. All this that I have right now, I gotta actually cherish that. And you gotta do the same thing. Just look around you. Think about that small win you had. Think about when you thought you wasn't gonna have enough gas to make it to work the next day, and somehow you found a way to get $10 just to put in your tank. Think about, I want you to think about the small things, like landlords working with you. I don't know, everybody's situation is different, but it's just throwing an example out there. You know, I say that to say that, excuse me, it's a marathon and it's not a sprint. And what comes with that marathon is beauty in the struggle. It's gotta get ugly before it gets pretty. When you clean your room, you pull everything out, try to reorganize. But before you even reorganize, what does it look like? Everything looks all cluttered, and this is not because you're trying to separate and move everything and get it back in order. But for you to get back in order, you have to get messy. You gotta do the dirty work. You gotta put that work in. You can't just say I wanna be the biggest star. I wanna be a valedictorian. I wanna be a mathematician. I wanna be a mechanic, and it just happened. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put that work in. If you don't put that work in, you'll be like a shoulda, coulda, woulda. And ain't nobody trying to hear no shoulda, coulda, woulda. I'll tell you one thing. When you down on your dick, them hoes, they gone. All the friends that come around, they ain't coming around unless they truthfully are your friend. Be careful who you call your friend. Sometimes we got associates. You know, what I consider a friend is somebody that will do the utmost for you that they would want done for themselves. Loyalty. Security. You know, sometimes we gotta look in the mirror too as well as individuals and realize that our shit stink too though. We ain't perfect. What would have made our outcomes different? Sometimes we gotta be self-aware and self-analyze. Even though I know things are unfair. I almost gave up. I'm telling you, I almost gave up. I wouldn't even be making this video if I would have did what I thought I was gonna do earlier. I wouldn't even made this video. But God called me for a greater purpose. That's what my dad was telling me on the phone. And I'm not good at doing no motivational speeches, so all this is just right off the top. I just wanted to touch people's hearts that I feel like that's going through the same thing, or maybe even worse, and let you know that I hear you. You know what I'm saying? If you don't feel heard, I hear you. If you feel like you're bending over backwards and nobody sees it, I see you. Your life is valuable and it has meaning too. Don't let nobody ever change that. If somebody wants to move on from out of your life, go ahead and let them do it. That's their loss. But sometimes it might be better for them, and it might be actually better for you. I think for me wise, I'm scared of letting go because I'm scared of what the future brings, but I want what the future brings, and that's what's pulling me. See, the thing is, if you truly want to move forward, you gotta let go what's pulling you back. Because if you hold on to it while trying to, you can't bring it with you. You ain't gonna be able to bring it with you, especially if they pulling. If that's pulling the opposite way, if you going this way, something gotta give. One of y'all gonna let go. But it's up to you to figure out where is it that you wanna go. 2026, man, it's the year of healing. I don't wanna hear no new year, new me. Let's do new year, better me. Because how you gonna be a new you if everything you've gone through is what shaped what you are now? It's about being better. You can't erase that past, so you can't be a new you. even though I understand the term, it just doesn't make sense because you still here. You ain't reborn. You know what I'm saying? You just evolving. So 2026, man. Let's get it. You know, I pray for everybody. I'm a very spiritual person. Lord, I pray you just, you bless my kids. Let them know Daddy's still fighting. Daddy's gonna be here, regardless of when things get bad. I want them to understand, even when they don't see me, I'm working. You see what I'm doing right now? I'm on YouTube trying to make this happen. I'm working. And I also want, my last thing I want people to understand too, I want you to understand that whatever your passion is, don't give up on it. Work your extra side hustles, your job if you got to, but invest into yourself. Time is something that you cannot get back. It is the most precious thing to you. And if you're wasting your time giving it to these other companies that'll just get rid of you and bring in somebody else when needs fit, you're gonna look like Boo Boo the Fool, man. I don't know what to tell you. Look like Boo Boo the Fool. Again, don't be no shoulda, coulda, woulda. 2026. Blessings. Happy New Year, everybody.